Hello, Gundam Hathaway fans. Today it's Speedball Haro, and today I got for you guys from the brand Model Comprehend the RX-105 XI Gundam, or in this case, the RX-105 Gundoom in the Kadoki style. So yes, this was definitely a fun build for a third-party kit, and especially for one that came out way before the well, the Universal Century version we have now came out. As you can see right here, this unit came out in 2014. So yeah, this guy was ahead of the game because for those who don't know this, most third-party brands, they do their releases after Bandai would do a release. They usually just copy it or customize it or, add stuff for a Bandai version. Just it depends on what they're doing. But in this case, no, they did their kit before Bandai's was even, in the production stage, even before the designing stage, I would have to guess. Then I could be wrong on that, guys. But yeah, this is the Model Comprehends high grade, though I will have to tell you guys, this high grade feels more to me like a master grade in the sense of scale wise, and you'll see why in a bit. But yeah, this is a big kit, and I love the fact of it all the details this kit has, and the fact that they went with, of course, as I mentioned, the Kadoki style of it, and then the standard Hathaway movie style. It's got a nice design, nice colors, all that. I do like that part about this kit. Let's see. I also love the fact that this kit has some cool features, like as you guys can see. Let me get the stand over here, like right here with the where the funnel bits would come out. This actually closes up and up, and I like that part. It's really cool. It's always fun for a mech with funnels to have something like that to gimmick for the gimmick of it. And as I mentioned, this is a big kit because if you guys had seen my short video I did on the inner frame, yes, I said it, there's an inner frame for this kit. That inner frame had a lot of articulation capabilities. Though I will state, of course, with all the armor now on, yeah, there are some limitations. I won't lie, guys. But yeah, and other than that, which I will show off in a bit, I will state for the hands, because as you guys can see the ones I have on right now, and the ones I'm about to show you, this kit definitely feels more to me like a 1/100 grade kit because we have just standard open hands, but these are swappable fingers. Literally, just the standard swappable finger kind, like you get with a lot of master grades, seed, wing, all that. Literally, these are exact same hands. I even checked for size-wise. These are pretty much 1/100 scale. And the other one are more like the older master grades with the separate posable fingers. Ooh, sorry, this finger doesn't want to stick up for me. See? Oh, and an important detail to know is that for this kit, to use certain weapons, you do need to use this hand specifically. Well, specifically these kind of hands, because I have one right now to use the gun in, and you would need this to like hold the beam sabers, because the other hand doesn't have the peg that attached to, unfortunately, guys. So yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, this kit does have really nice beam sabers, as you guys can see right here. Standard, your standard short, straight beams, and these really cool, like sharp-edged beam sabers. These ones I really like. Those are just so cool. I like that part. What else? This kit also has some cool stand features, I should state, because when you have the stand set up with him, it comes with little arms like these that you're supposed to attach to the stand, which allows you to attach this. I hope I'm getting it in there, guys, because it is all clear, so forgive me. So if I use, if you guys can see that better. Yeah, it's pretty much like a shield-like effect that you're supposed to display all over him with the stand parts, which is really nice. I like these. Now, they're supposed to be in blue, as it shows in the manual, but as you can see, these are just clear, but, easy paint fix, no big. So yeah. What else? They also comes with these really cool funnel bits, bigger ones specific, because the ones in the shoulder there, you can't take out, guys, sadly. Yeah. But these ones, you can. These are meant to be displayed on him in flight. But unfortunately, guys, it literally only comes with two. And yes, you do have to do a little paint work to detail it up a bit. So yeah. So other than that, for accessories, that's pretty much it, other than all the joints and such you'd need for the stand. And, well, since we're on the stand real quick, but unfortunately, there is some problems I have to mention, guys. And one of the problems I've had with this, with the stand, I should state in this case, is the plastic quality. And yes, that's a big factor when it comes to third-party kits, and in this case, it's a factor. And I say that because, unfortunately, because I was hoping to have it displayed with all the effects on it, guys, but uh, the plastic on the joints and stuff unfortunately broke on me. Yeah, not all, but a good number of them did. Like, okay, I'm going to show you this one I have. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to see it, but there's a big crack right. If I can just. Sorry, guys, it is really hard to focus on this little part. But there's a crack right here, and eventually it'll just snap right off, guys. And same with a lot of the other joints did. So unfortunately, I couldn't really do that for you guys, sadly, guys. So yeah, and unfortunately, this isn't the first time I've had this problem with this brand. I've built a couple of their kits before, and not terribly, but I've had parts crack on me and such, and apparently their clear parts really crack, because this is the most I've had with this brand, honestly. Now, luckily, don't worry, guys, the kit itself did not have those crack problems. The only minor problem I had with that was like right around this part here with the lens. It had a small crack that I was able to fix up, no problem. But yeah, unfortunately, this brand has had issues with quality before, and yeah, I can see that especially, and it's a bummer fact, guys. It isn't, but it's just a bummer there. So yeah, so while I'm doing this, let's take this off real quick so I could show you this guy up close real quick. So yeah, I just wanted to get that through, but as you guys can see, he's got really nice details on the kit, and like I said, luckily I didn't have those problems like I mentioned about the cracks on the actual mold. So that's the part I like. It did not have those problems. It looks really nice built, but yes, there are some flaws, guys. I'm not gonna lie. One flaw that I noticed, which was a bit odd being how big this kit is that not all, but some of the pegs on this kit were actually half the size of a standard high-grade peg would be. Yeah, so they were like really small. And in my, experience and kits, if it's a small peg, it could break, it could get jammed, it could just not work. Yeah. Luckily though, I haven't had that problem with this yet, and I don't think I will, but that is something I have to mention to you guys so you know. Because I noticed like here with the arm, it all moves with no problem, but if I take the arm off, I can show you, see? That peg there, honestly, for a big kid like this, should be a bit bigger and thicker in this case. So, I mean, I have no problems with it. That's just an example I could show you without, ripping something apart. Yeah, and one other flaw I had with this is when you push this armor up to do the flight mode, if you do it about here, you're fine. But if you push too far, where I showed you for the inner frame, the joint that connects the armor to the body will pop off completely, guys. So, yeah, I mean, you could put it back on, and of course, like glue or cement can fix that little flaw, but it is still a flaw nonetheless. So, yeah. Now let's get into articulation real quick, guys. So, as you guys can see, like I stated with the armor on, yeah, he is limited because, you got the beam sabers here, so that will block that. You can, of course, do a full 360 if, well, without the shield on. And the arm can go about that high. Not bad. It's really good. But like I said, you do have to watch out for the pegs, like in the arm can slide out if you, push too far. And just with the shoulder, you can do about that with the armor in the way. Now, of course, if you move the armor, yeah, of course, you can do the full 360. And as for leg, let's see. You can, of course, do a full 360. Luckily, I haven't had any issues with the leg in any way, guys, so don't worry there. Let's see. Now the back skirt is on one piece and such, so yeah, you can, of course, do a full front and back. He does have knee bend, just as I showed you with the short video on the frame. And the leg does have articulation to the feet. And because of the armor, you can, of course, flop this down for poses, of course. Same with this wing parts back here. Let's see. And of course, the hands are on ball joints, so you guys already know what that would mean. And as I showed earlier, this can open and close real quick. You can, of course, push all these down to match the standard look. These can be pushed up, of course, for flight. As for waist, it doesn't have like a strong waist articulation, guys. You can, of course, move it front and back, like I showed you. Let's see. And head, of course, can move so far without bumping into the armor. It, of course, can move back to the neck joint. And, of course, bop its head back and forth. Giggity, giggity. So, yeah, there's that. And, yes, even without the stand, guys, you can, of course, stand him with no big issue. So, yeah, it's definitely was a fun build, easy to detail. Luckily enough, no major stickers. I, had to use it all. I just painted up. The shield needs more of the paint work with the yellow here in the body. Let's see, the eyes, of course. Other than that, yeah, pretty much. Oh, and the gun. That one needed some detailing there. But yeah, that's about it on that part. Unless, let's see, let's do some comparisons, of course. We'll story, of course, start with. And remember, guys, this is a high grade for 144, so you got to keep that detail in mind, especially because here's a standard RX 144. Yeah, yeah, he's totally 144, guys. Let's see. You got the Gustav Karl, a bit closer, definitely. The command type Messer. Oh, sorry. That over. See? Now this would be probably the closest to him in that sense, especially movie related wise. But as let's just do it for Gundam nostalgic reasons. The RE-1100 Quest Jagdoga kit. As you can see, and yeah, that one's a bit taller than him, though if you line it up to the Beam Sabers, it's about the same height, but as you guys can see, 1/100 scale kits definitely line up pretty well with this guy. That's one reason I do like him, because the chances are of Bandai doing a 1/100 scale variant in, Master Grade, Full Mechanics, RE, High Grade, whatever they choose, if they did, you guys gotta figure if we did get one, it's gonna be big. Like, not Deep Striker big, but it would definitely be a big kit. Yeah, as you can see, like I said, if we ever did get a big one, that'd be big. So yeah, I mean, I'm not predicting we will get one anytime soon, but if we did, yeah, that'd be one reason why I like this kit a lot for that factors. But uh but now I gotta be fair with you guys on this one, and that be on recommendation, guys. Yeah, I can't, guys. Unfortunately, in this case, I wouldn't recommend this kit that much. It's not that, like I said, it is a fun kit to build. It has fun features, it has cool details, but as I stated, there are flaws. And like I said, with the stand here, it's really cool. I like this stand, how they, what it comes with, all this cool little gimmicks you can do with it. But the plastic quality is the flaw with this. It's just a pain. Like I said, with this stand, it's really cool because as you can see here, it actually comes with a cool feature that you pop open that's perfect for, like I said, with all the effects that you get. And I don't know many stands that have this little gimmick to it. And that's what's a bummer, is that, because of the joint problem, you, you can't really use these, which would be great for effects and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, guys, I can't recommend this to you guys if you are interested, so to speak, for, well, the reasons I've shown you here. And the other reason is because the brand Model Comprehend uh, that has done many cool kits, which I have a couple of, but unfortunately, due to the brand no longer being around, I mean, they're gone. They were shut down, like, either they shut themselves down or they shut down like back when Dragon Ball Moko was first shut down, and yeah, that was a while ago. And unfortunately, that means any of their existing kits that they had, well, they're pretty much gone. I mean, I've looked online. Yeah. I mean, I got lucky when I found the 105 and 4. So, yeah, I mean, if you find it, that'd be cool. But like I said, the other problem to that is that you most likely have to pay scalping prices for it, and that would mean, let's put it this way. Originally, this kit was like, I think about 40 bucks, something like that. And you figure nowadays it'd probably be close to 80 over 100, depending. And that means that, if you're going to pay that price, you probably just be better off getting the high grade Universal Century version. So, sorry, guys. But I will say this because, like I said, I did have fun with this kit. I do still like it. And I will state is, if you can find this kit for a good price, a price that that you're willing to pay for without it being too insane, I would definitely say check it out, guys. I still say that because I don't hate the kit, guys. Understand? I've had worse builds, worser build problems, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to give up on this kit, but I don't want you guys to have to pay extreme prices to get one. So yeah. So I thank you all for coming. I hope you're all enjoying your hobbies, and you'll be seeing soon the next video in my Hathaway build line of kits. So thank you all for coming.